Boom. We are back. It's been a long time since we've done a one of these larger style mayhem sort of throwback to our monthly mayhem breaks we used to do. This one is 750, so it's a milestone break, so that's what we've called it. Milestone Monster, because it is all 5 boxes of Elite, well basically every single Priority Edition box that exists. Not counting 25 Elite, which technically doesn't exist just yet, almost. We are doing this one. I've got teams up on the screen scrolling. I've picked up those 2 trades. I think the Sharks Warriors and the Tigers and Knights. So I've already switched those around. They should be correct. If I've missed any other trades, shoot me a message in the chat. I should have the YouTube chat open somewhere. There it is. Cool. So what we'll do is we will, I'm going to start with traders. Traders boxes take a little bit longer anyway. We might work our way through traders. Once we get to the end of the all the traders boxes, we'll have a slight intermission to spinny wheel our spot list into groups. So our spinny wheel for the first lot will be broken up into number 1 cards, graded cards, sealed product. So we'll put all 16 spots through that. You'll get assigned to one of those 3 groups. Then you know exactly what you're in store to receive. And then we'll do our Elite boxes, and then at the end we'll do the ones, the graded and the sealed product. We'll get to that as well. That's how we'll do it. That'll also give those people that are still on their way home from work a chance to make it in time for that. All good. I'm going to move Elite out of the way, seeing as though I'm not quite ready for that yet. We'll work our way up in chronological order. Yep. So we're going back, way back. Well, it's not that far back. Half a decade. Okay. 2020, the very first Priority Edition box is where we're starting. I think the Club Heroes. So I'm going to forget what all the exclusive cards were back then. I think Club Heroes were the one that was numbered to just 15. They were quite short print the first year. And I think Street Art was the other one out of the priority cards. Hopefully we can pick up a legend along the way. 2020. Let's move that keyboard out of the way. I finally got around to fixing my my behind me here. That is actually on the other side of this wall. Some of it gives you an idea. Alright, we good? G'day Dan. Any hints about 25 Elite? I'm trying to think of what hints I could give. I gave one last break. I gave one during the AFL break a couple of nights ago, which was pretty obvious. You might like that too, being a Storm person. Liam Knight. Where's my hand? Oh, I'm looking at YouTube. That's why I was wondering why I can't see the card. It's because YouTube's a few seconds behind. Wrong screen. Elite, I'd expect to be a pretty similar product to what we're used to. Ben Hunt, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an increase this year. Tom Trbojevic, both in production slightly because just disappears too fast based on the last couple of years. And then we don't know if it's the last Elite or not yet. Should be some kind of announcement very, very any day now. Curtis Sirenen, season to remember. Blake Brayley, we shall see. Reid Marnie. Tuivasa Sheck, Street Art. Cam McInnes. We're going to get a bit of a reminder, flashback. All the TLA products over the last 5 years. Masters, Tedesco, Tyron Roberts, Jesse Bromwich, Ken Mamalo, Masters, Magic Round, Elliot Whitehead. So I gotta remember we're looking for Priority Edition cards in every single box. Surgis, Popoate. I'm sure at some point I'll forget and we'll just fling it out there. Oh, like that. I'll just try to capture the priority ones when I can. Darius. Sivo, Season to Remember. Twal. Payne Haas, much smaller beard. Watine. These ones are starting to stick together a little bit. Michael Gordon, Laffey. Benji, look at that. Still in the jersey. Wasn't that long ago. Hannah Southwell, Josh Maguire. The Chad, Street Art. Edric Lee. Ockenbaugh, Season to Remember, Michael Morgan. Tuvasa Sheck, Season, Dylan Edwards. Mitchell Pearce, Reynolds. Mitchell Pearce, that feels like it was a long time ago. Cherry Evans, Corey Oates. Jack Whiten, Newcastle, play tonight. Munster, Cherry Evans. Wade Graham. Cody Walker, Season, Tyron Roberts. Cam Murray, Magic, Junior. Copley, Takeaho. That is our second priority card. We'll just finish the box first. The Street Art Bronze. Corey Oates. Mansour. Melbourne. Jerome Hughes. Peter Hiku. Last 4 packets. 2020 traders. Kieran Foran, Magic Round. Cody Nikorima. Alex Johnston, Josh Papali'i. Matty Pryor, Star Tunes, Brandon Smith. And Milford Star Tunes, Proctor. Ryan Sutton, silver. Street Art Priority, which was a copper or brown or bronze, wasn't it? Brett Morris, Roosters, was our priority version that year. It was numbered 9 out of 30. This was first priority year, and clearly before they decided to try and make them all shiny and flashy, it's just a bronze variation. Whereas the club hero, Ash Taylor silver, is for the Wests Tigers. Thomas McKaylee is our club hero, rookie of the year, number 2. 0-2 of 15 to Dylan. First one, Dylan, for the Tigers. 2 of 15. Fast forward 1 year. As I said at the start, those people that arrived late, we're getting through the traders boxes first. Then we'll use our spinny wheel to randomize everyone in the break into the 3 groups. Those 3 groups are serial number 1 cards, graded cards, and sealed products. So everyone will be in one of those 3 groups, and then we'll use those again later in the break to randomize out our number 1 cards, graded cards, and sealed product to everyone. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how we all go. Braden Trindle, Mitch Moses, Ravalawa, season to remember, Jaden Sewer. He's 15, the shortest print run for a non-mojo or 1 of 1. Trying to think. Have we had below 15? Have we had a 14? I feel like we've had 14 in Elite, maybe. It's thereabouts, though. Flegler. Maybe someone else will be able to remember. It all sort of gets merged together for me. Tessie, Cam McInnes, Clune, Will Hopoate, Katoa. I've forgotten what 2021 was. Sonny Bill, season to remember. Joey Leilua. There you go, Jared's got it. So it was the 14. That was in Elite, was it? It was like a Young Gun or something? Yeah, Young Guns. That's what I vaguely had that in my memory. Can't remember which year it was. Ben Hunt, Street Art, Roosters. Appy with the M&M hair. Paulo Tamalolo. Lachlan Lamb. Reed Marnie. 2022. Thanks, Jared. So it wasn't that long ago. Cam Murray. Startoons. Munster. Nathan Cleary season. Oaks. Wildcard, Madison, they make me think of like a extreme type of cards from Extreme. The Wildcards. James Fisher Harris. Ray Stone. Josh Hodgson. Stephen Crichton. Tohu. For the boom. got briefly excited. It's actually not a on-card auto or signature. Adam Elliott, it's the authentic foil signature. Authentically printed. Were they numbered? They weren't even numbered. Not in that year. Curtis Sirenen, Seagulls. Ken Momalo. Connolly. Lemuelu. Tommy Talau. Kenny Bromwich. Brimson, wildcard. Josh Morris. Jake Trbojevic, Liam Martin. Josh Hodgson, Jack Whiten. How long until we see number one? Out of the boxes, surely there's a lot of numbered cards in these boxes. Hamaso, Kurt Mann. But if we don't, there's plenty coming. There's still plenty coming. Starling, Rabbitohs. We've guaranteed it. It wasn't street art in 21, was it? RCG? I'm going to say it wasn't. No. Black street arts. Josh Jackson in 2021. They were one per box. So we went away from the street arts in 2021. Drinkwater, Luke Brooks. They do kind of randomly cross over. TLA, wait till you see rivalry. Olakoatu and the starter packs going off into big box stores there with unique starter pack cards for each shop. Mitch Orbison, retirement. Zach Lomax, silver. I should be able to talk about that actually. So you'll see hobby starter packs. We didn't have any rivalry starter packs. We haven't had them before. But we will this year. Tana Boyd, Storm. You'll have hobby stores with starter packs. Hobby starter packs. And then you'll have, that's priority. I think Rebel, of course, will have their own version again. And I'm pretty sure EB. Why not? EB as well. Gutterson, season to remember. Wade Graham. Alex Johnston, season to remember. Daniel Saifidi. The starter pack variants. Let's see how good my memory is. Jake Averillo. Philip Sami. The hobby starter packs are the ones that will come to stores like ours and Gold Coast and all the other guys that usually direct. Fotuaika, street art. Tom Travojic. I think State of Origin variants in the starter pack cards. I think there was 3 variations. Then they're all numbered 40 to 40 to 80 to something higher than 80. And then what was next? The Rebel starter packs were... Oh crap, I can't remember. But the production run of the Rebel was less than the hobby stores, obviously. And then the production run of the EB was even less again. So they all had numbered cards and they were all... I don't know if I have... Do I have access to email on this computer? No, I don't. Can't tell you. It's on my other computer. Too busy chatting. I forgot the priority cards. Tana Boyd. Pearl. First priority hit from 21 traders. Penrith Panthers. Oh, look at that. The trio. This was 2021. So the first year of the four-peat. Cleary, Appy, Yoho. 19 of 45. 19 of 45. Panthers was Steve from memory. Yes. And the second one, Morgan Pearl. We might have some Goldie colours here. Yes, we do. Brian Kelly, Club Heroes. And that year they were numbered to 23. Gold Coast we combined with our Dolphin spot just because bit of extra compensation for the Titans, and obviously the Dolphins are only in a couple of the years. So there's a Goldie Club Hero. Alright, now we can do 22. Let me try catch up. I missed some of these comments. Craig Hyde. Ethan Strange goes directly to Jared. Lock it in. EB, they've already got lists. Oh wow, EB's already got them on their website. I guess EB do usually go pretty quick with the pre-orders. Tom Dearden, as with Pokemon and everything, they get in pretty early, and then they worry about cancelling people orders later down the track. We'll wait. Rivalry now becoming similar to what Power Play Extreme were. No, I think because they're putting a numbered card in every box now. From that flyer that we sent out a couple of weeks ago. Penasini, Kluckster. So I don't think Rivalry or Extreme ever had numbered cards. It's quite highly numbered, but still something. I'm assuming that gold looking card on the flyer, which was Dane Laurie. I'm assuming that's the short print card, which they looked alright on the flyer. Michael Morgan, retirements, Kafusi. The question is, if the starter packs are going to have serial numbered cards in every starter pack, the starter pack's going to be in more demand and more sought after than the actual boxes and packs. Pele, Bradman Best. Are you going to reveal the hits from the 21 box? Yeah, you caught me. Sorry, only just seeing that. Power Heroes, group card. Drinkwater. Is Kezie one of the Origin ones? She would be, because from what I saw, the starter pack set was 36 cards. So I'm assuming that would be 9 women, 9 men from New South Wales and Queensland. 36. Reece Robson. So surely Kezzy's in there. Blake Laurie. Titans always hit, yep. Is there any chance Ryan will be released earlier? I think Albert Kelly, season to remember, Chloe Matangi. Elite, because Elite's usually like right at the end of July or first week of August. I think Elite's more likely to go back a couple of weeks to mid or third week of August. Smith Shields, Brimson. I know TLA were here a couple of days ago, just heading over to Panthers, and then had to go to Parramatta. So I'm assuming that was acquiring signatures. Tyson Smoothie for Elite. Dylan Brown. It sounded like there still was going to be some redemptions in it. They're trying to get as many as they can out of the way. No one likes waiting for redemptions. Tommy Talau. Especially if this whole license thing switches. Dewey, season to remember. Mulatalo. Jaden Campbell, Tessie. How's everyone feeling about the license? I can see pros and cons to if it changes. Marcelo Montoya, club heroes. They weren't club heroes in 2022. We've changed again. Stephen Crichton. I do like designs and stuff of Select. Obviously, everyone's going to say customer service and redemptions and things like that. I'm sure people will be looking forward to that. The volume of cards might be a bit of a scary reality check for some NRL collectors. Josh Hodgson, Nelson Sofa Solomona, Simpkins, Sam Walker. Can I secure 3 elite priority boxes? Unlikely they'll be sold individually. They'll usually go into combos, the priority boxes. Val Holmes, Tarek Sims. I don't know. We haven't even looked at it yet. We have no idea what volume we're getting or anything. I'm expecting they'll probably go tighter again this year. Everything keeps cutting down. Talakai. Who knows? Maybe TLA will go. Do I put that one aside for any particular reason? Nope. Stefano, Master and Apprentice. Olakuatu. Maybe TLA will go. We're about to leave. It's the last elite release. Let's just sell it all off our website at retail. More money for them. Talangi. Eels, we have no idea really what's going to happen. Who are the options besides TLA? Originally there was 3. I think 2 companies banded together. But the main one at the moment is Select, kind of as the face of it, I believe. They were needed to get it done. That looks like a predictor. Wade Graham, season. Appy Coruscant. Josh Jackson, Payne Haas. Will Elite be the last release of the year? That's questionable. Manu. Actually, I can say Cleary. Definitely not, because I believe the Revolution thing is still going ahead regardless. If you want to count that. Revolution again at Rebel. Closer to... It'll be brought forward a little bit. Matt Burton season to remember. Joseph Swali'i. Because the license would officially end on the end of October. So product has to be delivered to customers, Rebel, us, whoever, by 31st of October, but they can continue selling it until the end of the year. Something like that, I think the deal was. And then as far as another high-end release, Palacia, that is still Unaken. There's a lot going on with that in the background, so hopefully not. It's just going to require a lot of time and work and a lot of pushing. Really? Sutton. Josh. Josh Jackson. Josh. Did I hear the other day that he went back to Papali, or is it still Papali'i? Or was that another player who flip-flopped? I heard it on a telecast when I was watching a game recently, but I can't remember which one it was. Swali'i, Master and Apprentice, Watine Zalesniak. Turpin, High Performance, Rabbitohs Checklist. Rocco Berry, Aaron Clark. Ewan Aiken, Kieran Foran. Boom, boom. Okay, we end up with 3 numbered cards out of that box. Blake Brayley Silver. I think one was a predictor. Pretty much just chasing Panthers predictors, aren't we, for the next 4 traders boxes. Dragons. Unless once we get to the NRLW stuff. Dragons predictor. Luke Brooks, Pearl, Team High Performance. Another one for the Tigers. Nofa. It's on there twice. And Twal. Norfoluma and Twal. Tigers. Bookend, 45 of 45. Tigers' second hit. Turpin, Pearl. And our Master and Apprentice. These ones were nice. I like this swirl in these ones. It's Gerbo. Jake Trebojevic. Seagulls. Seagulls spot Nathan. There we go. Let me continue on this. Do I have 24 Elite boxes? We have no 24 Elite boxes in store. We have a tiny bit of 24 Elite, which is aside for breaks like this. We're trying to source some 24 Elite at the moment. Going back to other sellers. Especially like Victorian ones that we deal with regularly. Might still have some. It's always chase for product. What do we got here? If Select get the license, do you think we'll see the high-end cards we see for AFL like Heritage Brownlow? Or do you think they won't risk it? No, I think they'll definitely risk it. I think they'll do it. I think they'll feel it out a little bit initially, because obviously the NRL, the market is smaller than the AFL. Well, like we've seen that. That's just the fact of it. So they may feel it out because they previously used a different distribution method with Wangy and let him handle it, but they've gone to a much more vertical system these days. They do it all themselves. So it'll be interesting the first year or so, but then I think they'll get into the swing of things and start pumping out the same sort of stuff we're seeing with AFL. To'o, Victor Radley, more of these direct to their website ones with a collectors club where people can only order 1 or 2 boxes. We'll obviously see more of that. Sam, Gagai. Do I think Select would do something before 2026? Charrington? Saab? I don't know. I feel like they'd have they've I don't know how long they would have known if they've been because it takes a bit of time to plan these releases for feeder Cowboys. So I mean, it all depends on how much notice they would have been given. Because I know the stuff was still up in the air only like a few weeks ago, so it leaves it very late. Swaliti, Billy Walters. That was the young Eels player. Oh, it was the young one, okay. Thanks, Josh. So he is happy to go with Papali. But Isaiah and Josh are not. James Schiller. Warriors. Okay. That's definitely a lot of flashy stuff going on there. Priority hit. Junior, here's another one. Paulo. Whitehead. Lussick. Iranian. What year are we up to? 2023. It's definitely some flash. Oh, this is a bad batch. This is a... one of those ones where the packs put up a fight. Hancock, Driving Force, Gutho. Cobbo, Sexton. Matt Burton, Power, Twal. Grant, Anderson, Stephen Crichton. Oh, I remember these. Dolphins, inaugural season. Cobbo. Where are we going to put him there? Georgia Hale. Tavaga. Jazz. Some of these are sticking together. Jesse Colhoun. Latrell. There we go. Tegan Berry. Doggies. Yes, I agree. Zach Fulton. But you know, Junior Paulo. Some of the retired players, again, like they're not necessarily, some of these retired players have a little bit of beef with the NRL. We've seen it before with players like Bob Fulton, Ray Price, some of these guys that don't want to sign anything because they have a bit of resentment on different issues. Zach Lomax, Dewey, some of those guys might be more willing to sign if it's not going to the NRL. So you can do Declan Casey, you can always do releases. You just have to use different banners, like Hall of Fame banners, or because it's all under different licensing. So Racine McGregor, Ravalawa, gets a little bit more complicated, but like, there's always ways if you really want to do something. Lindsay Collins, forwards and backs. Matty Burton. Fine, Tedesco. Dado. Oh, this is a good question. Will there be a USA release this year? There will be a USA box just like last year. The thing with Tamalolo, the difference this year is Coates. While there was lots of jokes last year about how it all got sent to the US and so much of it ends up back in Australia regardless, Papali'i, Driving Force, Papali'i, Silver or Pearl. This year with these tariffs and stuff that are going on, I don't think TLA are going to want to send it to the US because it's manufactured in China. It's going to immediately receive a tariff when it gets to the US, only for... I think it's going to get shipped to Australia regardless. And with Jeremiah Nanai, Ponga, I don't know what they're going to do with it. If the license is changing, I'm not sure if they'll still have the motivation to be impressing the NRL or trying to grow or trying to do anything with the US market. So, that's going to, regardless, it's going to be shipped here, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. I'm not sure what changes there are in the product. Latrell, Liam, as far as like standalone stuff that isn't in the other version. I haven't heard about that yet. Tom Chester, Flegler. But yeah, I think regardless, it'll be shipped to Australia. Because the tariffs just make it, there's no point. Curran. Jai Arrow. Trent Peebles, Zach Lomax. Boom, boom. Alright, looks like I've put 5 cards aside here, which is a bit of an increase. Oh, that's because they've started the gold cards in 2023. True. Avarillo, gold. Nanai, silver. So, Dogs, gold. 51. To'o, pearl. Scoring machines, Val Holmes. 73 of 120. And for the Cows. There's Damon. And so it looks like 3 priority hits in 2023. Club Hero. I think that was the Pappenhausen, Pearl. Driving Force or something, was it called? Forwards and backs. Blake Brayley. Forwards and backs. They were to 23. Sharkies, Wayne. Six of 23. Campbell Graham, Pearl. Driving Force Team. South Sydney Rabbitohs, Hamish. Serial number 10 of 33. Cam McInnes, Pearl. And the last one is Club Hero. And it's the Tigers again. 3rd priority hit for the Tigers. Offa Hengawi. They were numbered to 17, so not that much different than the first year. Only an extra 2. Offa Hengawi, Tigers. 4 traders. So last year, 2024. Oh. Pappenhausen, RCG. Priority hit straight away. Josh Reynolds retirements. Jareem Buller Rising Stars. Melbourne Storm Pearl. These packets are like way too big. Like they used oversized ones this year. Gold. They brought in the NRL Golds. 05. Jamie Chapman. Hudson Young. Numbered to 210. That's something we'll get more of if we go over to select. So much numbering. We do AFL breaks and we say we'll give cards to teams that don't get numbered hits, and then like every team will get a numbered hit. Karaz, numbering up to like 799. Lindsay Collins. Love it. Talakai. Isaiah Papali'i, Sword and Shield. Wetine. Another priority hit. May, Osako, gold. Let's just do it. Tommy Gilbert for the Dolphins. 15 of 82 on the Gilbert. I select losing in sports. Don't believe so. Fine, Damien Cook. Madison, Townsend. Dewey, Fotueka. Kezi, Karaz. Fini Fuyaki, Ryan Madison. Marty, Showcase. The Saints. Nathan Cleary, Season to Remember. Nick Meaney. Pezzett, Tarpanay. Cam McInnes, Sword and Shield. Dolphins. Kira Dibb, Reece Walsh. Jacob Preston, Fisher Harris. Tonagato, Trebojevic, Tom. Garrick, Sean Bloor. We did it again. Another foil one. Will Warbrick. Authentic initials. www.26 out of 212. Coates Pearl. These ones were numbered, unlike the one we hit earlier. Warbrick Authentic Initials. How do I get in on the next 24 Elite break? I don't think we've got... I don't know, I'll have a look. You would normally just get in on the website. Costa, Hargraves, they get listed in the break section of the website. That's where they go first. Hudson Young. Jerome Lewis. Those people that check the site every now and again, they often find the break first. Eventually we post it on the Facebook group break page when we get time. Kiri. Ben Trebojevic. Trey Mooney. Stefano. Jane Campbell, Showcase, Cam McInnes. Kelleher, Tohu. Volkman, Gagai. Kennard Ellis, Alex Johnston, last 3 packets of 2024. Kiraratu, Jeremiah Nenai. That's got some flashy stuff. And that doesn't. Jada Taylor, the Fox. So we did the initials already. Did we get like a priority? Did we already do gold card? Oh, we did. Gilbert, yeah, we did. I'm forgetting what we've done. All right, Saifidi Jacob. First priority. Kalen Ponga. Nice. Kalen Ponga, Club Heroes. 25 of 33. Newcastle. For Dan. Nice Ponga. See if you can finally get a try tonight. Meat pie. Ravalawa. We'll see if Newcastle can get a try in general. Be sweet. Club Heroes. Munro. My work. Andrew, who works here, is a Knights guy, so I'm just used to ribbing on Knights supporters at this stage. 21 for Munro. And I can now, because I've been on the brunt of them for the last 4 or 5 years. 21. Sebastian Chris, Pearl. World in League. It's Corbin Baxter. Baxter, I think they were the shortest prints of the priority cards. 14. There you go. There's one we forgot about when we were talking about shorter priority prints. Just like 22 Young Guns from Elite. The World in League from 24 Traders were also numbered to 14. Baxter Roosters for Keza. Jaden Campbell Pearl. And the Raiders. Tomoko Horsburgh. 33 of 43 on the Sword and Shield team priority. Running out of space up the back. Alrighty, we made it. 2025 Traders. Last Traders box. We'll do our, we'll pull out our spinny wheel after this box. First wave of those. And then we'll get stuck into our Elite. Kira Dib, Converters, Murray, Talangi, Bostock, Radley, Hazelton, fan favourites, Max King, Trey Fuller, Season, Mitchell Moses, Karapani, Sorensen, that's priority or gold. Gold. Oh, it's Converters, wasn't it? That was a priority card. Julia Robinson favourites, Jack Whiten. Group Showcase, Mitch Barnett. Ooh. Penasini, Meany Penasini. Munster Season, Jacob Little. Gold, I think. Casey Ray, the Hammer. Costa, Sharks checklist. Priority. Liam Eason. Luke Brooks. Tegan Berry, Jack Bostock. Tamare, Jai Arrow. Kalen, Converters, Kick-Out. Pahulu, Offengawi. Final stretch of traders. Retirements. Isaac Liu for the Titans. Isaac Tango, Panthers. Kick-Out Showcase, Tony Staggs. Rory Owen, Tuivasa Sheck. Broncos, NRLW, Spencer. The Hammer, fan favourites, Khan Pereira. Hargrave season, Coates. Liam Henry. Lost my voice. Liam Henry. Jaden Sewer. Priority. Chevy Stewart, Adam Dewey. Gonna have to reset this tower of inserts after this. Blake Steep, Cowboys. Last 5. Tedesco, fan favourites. Seagulls, checklist. The Fox, season, Marshall King. I think that's priority hit. Jamie Chapman, Weeks. And final packet of traders is Ben Hunt, season to remember, Tarpanay, Silver. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 cards left here. Hazelton, go through those. NRLW, Taryn Aiken for the Roosters. 85. Aiken Gold. Kai Pearce Paul Silver. Bullimore Rising Stars. And our gold is for the Rabbits, Kaloa Matangi, South Sydney. $65. Vailapu, Rising Stars. Tackling Machines and the Jaden Campbell Silver on the back. RCG, Parramatta Eels, 93 Tackling Machines. Those are the extra inserts. Now the priority cards. Totola, Silver. Sifakula, Rising Stars. And we've got another Panthers triple threat, just like we got in the 2021 product. Panthers group card again. Cleary, Edwards, To'o, 11 of 43. Penny Panthers. Next, Phoenix Crossland silver. Club hero, Fletcher Sharp. Dan, Fletcher Sharp. Number 20. Olam silver, our second club hero. Brayley. Sharkies, Blake Brayley. Zero 3. And the last one will be our converters. Broncos checklist. Our converters is for the Dragons. Kyle Flanagan. St. George Mel. 4 of 27 on the converters priority. Right, traders, we are done. We're going to randomise. No, we're not. We're going to spinny wheel this spot list now, just to put everyone into groups. So, let me get my spreadsheet up. All right, I'm just going to go down with these in order from 1 to 16. The spot numbers, the original spot numbers. So we got Patrick Franks, spot number 1. Our spinny wheel, which is somewhere, which is there. So on this wheel, this first wave that we're doing now, that's purely just putting you into one of 3 segments. So on this wheel, there's going to be the ones, serial number 1s, graded and sealed. So whatever the spinny wheel ends up on for your spin is the group that you're going to end up in, which we will then do after we do elite. So let's get these ones done now though. So spot 1, Patrick Franks. Let's make sure our spinny wheel works. It's been a while since we've used it. Oh, there she goes. Alright, so what is it? Sealed is orange, graded is yellow, and the ones. And I'm just going to copy paste, just so I've got my own thing of this. Straight into the next spot, which is Craig. Where are you? Oh, you're also the ones. How many ones are we going to give away tonight? Spot 3, Dan. The question is, what? I'd be interested to know, what group do you want to land in? What group do you think you would want to be in? And what group would you least want to be in? I'd be very interested to hear what group people are cheering for their spots. Spot 4 is Keza. Spin. What do we got for Keza? Something different we do. There's our first sealed one. Spot 5, which is the Storm, which is Peter. Back to the ones. Mel. Next. Spin. It does depend, yes. We shall see. So you're not even sure what you should be cheering for. Sealed product for Mel. There is a little bit of a variance in all the categories. So I don't feel like there's one that's really stand out. The ceiling on all 3 is thereabouts. This is Steve with the Panthers spot. Geez, we're doing a lot of ones. I thought that this would be nice and evenly distributed. Next, Cowboys. Damon. Back to sealed. I tell you who's getting left high and dry at the moment is graded. Sealed. So we got 4 ones, 3 sealed, 1 graded so far. Spin. Hamish. Graded. There you go. Right on cue. Graded. Wayne said he didn't want to end up with an extreme box. So maybe you want to avoid sealed. Maybe. The ones. You're safe. Brody. Spin it. Brody had our Titans Dolphins combined spot in this one. Back to sealed. Dan. Ones. How many got? Just got 4 left. Nathan. Spin. Nathan. What do we got? More sealed. Man, the postage is going to be through the roof. Next. Dylan. Because the sealed stuff all has to go in big boxes. Sealed again. Oh boy. Keza. Spin. This was for the Parramatta Eels spot. We got stop in graded. Graded could be a graded base card. Oh yeah, technically it could. In fact, I think one of them was a graded base card, but it was an old graded base card. Last one, Peter. And we're going to finish with 2 gradeds. I wonder what that... So what did that do overall? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number 1s. 1, 2, 4 gradeds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones, 6 sealed, 4 gradeds is where we go. Let me save my spreadsheet so I don't lose that. That would be a disaster. Alrighty, so now you know those people in those spots now. You know what lane you're in, which is a start. And we're going to continue that once we do some elite boxes now. I might clear some of these lower end inserts out of the way because this tower here's getting a little bit out of hand. Okay, back to having some space again. Alright, NRL Elite. Number 1 could also be Gold Traders card. I'll go over that. We'll have a bit of transparency anyway when we get to that. I'll go over a few of the things just so you know what you could be getting into. Where am I? There. Alright. Elite. Here we go. Alright. Elite. Same thing. Let's go through the years. If I just make sure I got them in the right order. 23, 22. Even though 20 is probably one of the interesting ones, especially. 2020 Elite. So, we know big chase cards in 2020. 1, they brought in the team sigs. 2, the Cameron Smith jersey signature. 3, Nathan Cleary was the league sensation for the Panthers that year. I can't remember the rest. Billy Slater, ball patches. Let's go. 2020. Kira Dib. Dib. I feel like I'm further away now. Billy Slater. First Master Series. Nathan Brown. Ruby Mojo. I'll try to capture the numbered stuff. Kronk. Chart Busters. And McCulloch. Same thing. Some sort of league sensation. Can't really remember the checklist from the year. Kyle Felt signatures. It was 2020, so it was our COVID year, so it was probably packed full of redemptions actually. Now that I think of it. Matty Studden. Surgis. Ponga. Mojo. Sapphire. And Aiden Tolman. Chartbusters. 3 numbered cards. None of them priority yet. That I think it was Dally M the first year. 2 Dally M cards and maybe Young Guns or something like that. Briganshaw. Angus Crichton. Well, that's right, the team cards where there was no team photos. Panthers. Their redemptions as well. Cowboys. Ruben Garrick. Nichols. Happy Nichols. There's a priority hit finally. So is that. So that, and that. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Croker, Chartbuster. Last 2 packets. We have Cam Murray Silver. And Isabel Kelly, NRLW. Alright, that'll priority. Lisa Nalmar, Ruby Mojo, Warriors, Blake Green. Blake Green Ruby to 40. 27 to 40 for the Warriors. Pappenhausen Silver. Sapphire Mojo. Brisbane Broncos. Sapphire 9 of 20. Come back to that. McKaylee Silver. Our first priority Dally M, just like traders. It's effectively like getting a copper street art. I think this was our highest ever run too, isn't it? Priority cards. We were talking about the lowest earlier. 67. It's probably the highest print run. Josh Jackson. Dally M priority for the Bulldogs. Number 29. Brayley. Blake. Cameron Smith. Melbourne Storm spot, 41 of 67. On priority. Dogs silver. Young Guns. Also the Dogs. Brendan Wakeham. Young Gun priority numbered to 19. 16 of 19. Dan with the Dogs. Again. We're on a run of the Bulldogs. Dragon Silver and League Sensation. Parramatta. Team. Nice. Team Sig. Parramatta Eels Keza. 2 of 20. Nice hit for Parramatta. 2 of 20. So there's a few people chasing the Eels spot, Keza. There's going to be no order whatsoever to our recap up the back later. It's just throwing them back there. 2021. That's our priority. That's our priority in the first pack. That's a signature in the second pack. That's not much in the third pack. Dragons, checklist again. Sapphire Mojo. All the hits coming out early. Panthers Silver. I think they were priority cards, captains. Napa. Dylan. Crichton Stephen. Dally M. Luke Keary. Harry Grant. Watine. All-Star. Boyd Master Series to the Brisbane spot. Luciano. Silver. Priority. Aaron Woods. Tavita Pangai Jr. Manu, Joey. Tamalolo, Fotueka. Tyrone Peachy. Mitchell Barnett. Oh, forgot about those two game changers. 2 for 1. Game changers inserts. Georgia Hale. Ruby. That's 6, 7, 8. That's 8 numbered cards in the box. Connor Watson. Dally M. Scotty Drinkwater Silver. Last 3 packets. Jamal Fogarty. Pangai Jr. Enforcer. And Jared Wallace Enforcer. Okay, got a bunch. Woods Silver. Ruby Mojo. Dane Gagai back with the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs days. $45/46. Kieran Foran Silver. Sapphire Mojo for the Titans. Big Tino. That's Brody. Number 5/23. Gagai Silver. Looks like a redemption. Young Gun signature. Julia Robinson. Broncos. Signature redemption. Signature. Number 23 on Robinson. And our game changes, for which there are obviously 2. We have Dufty for the Dragons and Harris Tavita for the Warriors. They were nice looking cards. 35/45 on Dufty. And Harris Tavita, number 10. Game changes. And some priority hits. This was the year they were all pretty similarly numbered. You had the Young Guns, Murray. (0-3/34) for the Cowboys, Damon. And another one, Parramatta, Ray Stone. Parramatta Eels spot, and that one is number 8. Number 8. Got a prop number. Big Ray Stone, Parramatta. And the last one will be the captain. Captain Cronulla, Wade Graham. On the priority variation, Wayne with the Sharkies. And Graham is 21/38. '21. 2022. Brent Naden, Reece Robson. Priority hit there, Dally M's. Back to the Dally M's again in 2022. No VD. NRLW. Clemmer. Corbin Baxter, Ewan Aitken. Gildart. Our first rep Master Series, Brad Fittler. Looks like a captain. Looks like a young gun. Bobby Law, Speed Series. Hudson Young. Roosters NRL, Joey Manu Silver. Will Kennedy. Nico, Tom Trbojevic. Ruby. Oh, what's that signature? Popped his head out. Jess Surgis. Wanga Blake. Jada Ferguson, Isaac Liu. Priority. Sapphire. Tom Trbojevic, Kaloa. Last 2 packets. Morgan Harper, All-Star. And Romy Teitzel, Cam McInnes. So I think we've got 7. Unless I've got some wrong. That's definitely a sapphire and that's definitely a ruby. So let's do those. Latrell, Ruby Mojo. $42 of 46. Latrell Ruby. Sapphire. Joey Manu. Roosters. $16. Jaden Sewer Silver. This was the Young Gun signature that almost slipped through just before. Isaac. 81 of 100. Penrith Panthers Young Gun signature. Tungo. And the other one in there was a captain. Coates, Silver. We've got captains for the Brisbane Broncos. Adam Reynolds. $50 of 85 on the Reynolds captain. Priority. Dally M, number 1. Matty Burton, back with the Panthers. $29 of 67. There you go. There's another year where they're numbered to 67 again. Just like 2020. There's Dally M again as well. Broncos checklist. Second Dally M is Brandon Smith. Hooker of the year. Brandon Smith. Times have changed. 18 of 67 on the cheese. And Young Gun. So these are the ones numbered to 14, I think we said earlier. Leo Thompson. 13 of 14. Newcastle. Dan. Nice low one. Leo off to greener pastures next year. Nice Leo Thompson. 2022. '23 Priority Edition. Egan, silver. Hadawida Noda. I think that's how you say it. Dalium. Good luck to YouTube's speech to text picking that up. Ben Hunt, Clutch Kings. Priority. Brandon Smith, new recruits. Quincy Dodd. League sensation. Hopgood, new recruits. Levi. Another team one. Got a Reece Walsh silver and a Jonathan Thurston Cowboys Master Series. Marshall King. That was hard work. It's got the Ruby Mojo in it. Jasmine Peters. Sapphire. Kieran Foran, your recruits. Nakora, All-Star. Oh, Black Diamond. Nice. We did pick up a Black Diamond. That's our best chance so far at hitting a 1 in the break. Haven't hit a 1 yet. That's a priority card. Sam Walker, Clutch Kings. James Tamo, priority. And last pack is a Clutch Kings of Mitchell Moses, Tommy Dearden, silver. Let's see if I can work out what order I did this. Black Diamond, Sapphire. Alright, Ruby. First cab off the rank. Ben Hunt, silver. Ruby Mojo. Panthers, Liam Martin. Liam Martin, Ruby. Another one for Penrith. 18. Madison Silver. Sapphire Mojo for the Sharks. Colour match. Let's say the American stuff. Sharky Sapphire. 15. What else did we have here? League Sensation. Black Diamond. Jeez, where do we even start? So there was 5 priority hits in this year. 2 Dally M's. Okay. I get it. Let's do some of those ones then. Jake Trebojevic. Dally M. Roosters. Keely Joseph. Award winners. Dally M award winners. 11 of 34 for the Roosters. Tomoko silver. Second one is for Tarpanay and the Raiders. Tarpanay number 19. Fisher Harris silver. World Cup champions, World Club champions, something like that. World Cup champions, Samaima. Number 14 of 34 14 of 34. This is from 23 Elite. I can't remember what we wrote in the break notes, but I'll check back there. Been at the Raiders for a couple of years at least, I think. 14, yep. Avarillo. Second one is Whiten. 2023, so would be Raiders. Last year at the Raiders, 2023. 11 of 34. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was the Young Guns. All right. So, let's go priority. Olam, silver. Our priority Young Guns, Tom Chester, North Queensland Cowboys, with the disco ball. 3 of 18. Another low one. Cowboys Damon. Kafusi. This is our league sensation. Where's the number? Oh, there it is. I was trying to tell if it was black or team because this team, it's hard to differentiate sometimes. It is a black. James Fisher-Harris, black. 10 of 40. There we go. So that would be Steve, the Black League sensation. Can you still redeem those 2021 redemptions? Yes, you can, Toby. All redemptions can still be redeemed from TLA. And Select, for that matter. Well, 99% of them. Cool. And then the last one was our Black Diamond. There's a Roosters checklist. Black Diamond. Meanie. Melbourne Storm hits us with the Black Diamond. Nick Meaney, number 3. 20% chance. 3 of 5 on the Black Diamond for the Storm spot. Peter has Melbourne. 3 of 5. Here we go. What was I about to say? I lost it. Oh, Panthers, colours. It's always a highly frustrating topic. Team Sig's always being the same colour as the Blacks. When I was last caught up with TLA, I inquired about whether that had all been fixed for this year. Apparently, for Elite, no. Apparently, there are rules in place. So, with the team palettes. And I did argue about the Team Sigs for Penrith being pink and the fact they wore pink in the grand final. It didn't matter. They could get away with doing the pink on the 4-peat signature set because it was a standalone set just for Penrith. And when it's a set that has all the teams, they have to pick from the colour palette that the NRL provides. That is why it's black. Now, I still think you could change it a bit better to differentiate more, even if you have to use black. But yeah, that's the reason it's not going to be pink in Elite this year. I tried. I did try. 2024, the most recent Elite priority. Last box. Last one. That's a Young Gun priority straight away. That's a Sapphire. Greg Inglis, Master Series, Jaden Sullivan Silva. Jerome Hughes. Cam Murray, Vegas. Dane Gagai, silver. Whiten, new recruit. Curran. Priority. Labit. Sloan. Corey Waddell, new recruits. Las Vegas, game 2. Fanua Blake. Emerald Mojo. Hosking. Priority. Ruby. Biddle, Dally-M, Fotuaika, silver. Kane Bradley. Brian Kelly, Felice Kafusi. Ezra Mam, Dally-M. Vegas, Carrigan, Jerome Luai, silver. Tarpanay, multicultural, last 2 packets. We've got something and Faitala Mariner, new recruits. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald. Alright, let's go. Numbered cards. Elite, Ruby, Mars U, Newcastle. 17 of 50. Sapphire, Isaiah Papali'i, Tigers. 14 of 25, Isaiah. Jamal Fogarty, silver. Breakout player pick. Tamika Upton. Jesse Southwell. That's right. That was the one in the wrong way around again. I remember that one. 87 of 94 on the breakout player for the Knights. Kennedy, silver. Emerald Mojo to 10. Dragons, Blake Laurie. 3 of 10. Can we expect a price raise in Elite this year? I would not be surprised at all if there is a price rise for Elite this year. I'm expecting it. I haven't been told any numbers yet, but that's what I'm expecting. 3 of 10 on the Emerald Mojo. Some priority hits. Rabbitohs, silver. Everything else is going up. Reflections, priority. Brisbane Broncos. Five of 36. Number 5. A Lockie in the middle there. Our second reflections after the Murray Talangi Silver is for the Warriors. Tuivasa-Sheck featured. 3 of 36 on Roger. Roger. And Kick-Out Silver, the Young Gun priority card. We have Jacob Preston. Nice one. Bulldogs for Dan. Jacob Preston, number 2 of 18. Two of 18. All right. Now, I might again move some of this other inserts to the side from our elite product. Quick recap before we move this stuff. 1 per box cards. Looks like 2 of the Master Series of reps. Broncos, Cowboys and Storm all got ones directly to the team. Also 1 per box or higher. Retirements for the Cowboys, Dogs, Titans and Roosters. The Black Street Arts for the Dogs. Foil, Authentic Series, Manly, Curtis Sirenen. Oh, there's another retirement for the Titans. A Predictor, which did not win. And a Dolphins card, which I don't think does anything now, as far as I know. Numbered, these are in no particular order because they just started getting stacked on top of each other back here. So we're not going to go from low to high or anything like that. We're just going to recap quickly. All right, fair income. Ruby Mojos, Liam Martin for the Panthers, Marzu for the Knights, Latrell for the Rabbitohs, Gagai for the Rabbitohs, and Blake Green, Warriors, Sapphires, Sharks, Papali'i Tigers, and Joe Manu, and Tino. So we got Sapphires, and Broncos. We got Sapphires in all 5 of the boxes. Boom. Our reflections we just did, Warriors and Broncos. Tackling machines, RCG for the Eels. We did hit one in the earlier traders. Val Holmes, scoring machines. There's another authentic. And for Warbrick, Gold Women, Chapman Titans. Priority, Jacob Preston for the Dogs. Adam Reynolds, captains for the Broncos. Young Gun, Sig. Tungo for the Panthers and Julia Robinson, Broncos. Emerald Mojo, Laurie, Dragons. Breakout player, Upton for the Knights. Priority, fan favourites team, Penrith Panthers. Jake Trebojevic, Master and Apprentice, priority. I'm going to say priority a lot here. Offhand Gary, Club Heroes and Team High Performance, both for the Tigers. Black Diamond, Nick Meaney, 3 of 5 for the Storm. Black League signature, League Sensation signature, James Fisher-Harris, number 10. Priority, Chester, 3 of 18 for the Cowboys. 2 Dally M's, Brandon Smith, Matt Burton, Storm Panthers. Wade Graham, Sharks, priority. 2 Young Guns, Ray Stone and Murray Talangi, numbered to 34 that year. Team Sig, Maddo, 2 of 20 for Parramatta Eels. Wakeham for the Dogs, Young Gun priority. Cam Smith and Josh Jackson, Storm Bulldogs. Brett Moritz, Street Arts, bronze for the Roosters. There's another Tiger one, Thomas McKaylee. That was also number 2 of 15, Tigers. Taufa, Jack Whiten, Tarpanay and Keely Joseph. Knights, Leo Thompson, Young Gun. Game Changers, Harris Tavita for the Warriors, Dufty for the Dragons. Sword Shield team, Raiders. The Corbin Baxter to 14 for the Roosters. Kalen Ponga, Munro, Knights, Rabbitohs, and again Rabbitohs, Driving Force team. Flanagan, Dragons Converters to 27. Two club heroes, Brayley and Sharp, Sharks Knights. Some golds, Rabbitohs, Roosters, Dolphins, Dogs. Another Panthers group card out of priority. Club heroes, Brian Kelly Titans and Blake Brayley Sharks. Boom. Rise. Not happy with the Eels. It was just, I remember the Jake Trbojevic. And hopefully a good South card. Hey Shane. Alright, next. Okay, let me think which order we're going to do these in. The sealed product's going to require the wheel, so we'll do that last. So let's do the ones and the graded cards. Let's go. So let's do some graded. We'll do the graded first because that was the smallest amount ended up in that section. So Dan, Hamish, Keza and Peter. Dan, Hamish, Keza, Peter. Alright, these are graded cards in every single one. I've only sealed them with tape just so they didn't pop out or anything. They're all random. Really, I don't know which one's what. You can toss them around all you want. So in this, I'll let you know quickly. This is 10. I thought 10 should cover us, which it did. The 7 out of these 10 are graded with BGS. So they're actually US graded. The other 3 are CGA. So only 30% of them are graded in Australia, which is odd, but that's just the way it's worked out. The lowest tier, I guess, the category in these, I think there's a couple which you'd consider lower tier. But I know there's at least 2 League Sensation team signatures. There's a Legend signature graded in here. So there are big cards as well. But we don't know what you're going to get. So I'm going to do these in order. If you happen to be online, you're welcome to give me a number. Dan, I know Dan's around. Dan... So we'll go in that order down the spot list. So Dan, Hamish, Keza, Peter. If you happen to be in our YouTube chat, you can give me a number and I'll grab it. If you're not, then I'm just most likely going to just pick a random one out of the middle. But Dan, you're still with us, Dan. You're here. You're like the first comment of the entire break. If you are, give me a number. While I'm doing that, the ones. What can I tell you about the ones? I'm going to make a slight change to what we said in the notes on the ones, but it's a positive change, so I don't think anyone will complain. Cool. And then sealed is... I've actually got a list here, so I'm going to tell you everything that's going to be on this wheel for sealed. It is quite extensive. And again, it's got some lower tier, higher tier. Hi Shane, did I get the Destined Rivals ETBs? We do have not many. So that release day is tomorrow. I don't think we won't have enough for everyone. So if you're coming here in the morning, probably get here early enough to be in the line to get one. But yes, we do have some of the ETBs. We do have the booster bundles too. Same deal that we've done with the previous 2 Pokemon releases. If you're happy to take it with the seal off, it'll be the low price. It's actually below retail, which is hard to find stores doing that these days. But if you're happy for the seal to come off, which helps get the product to actual collectors and not so many flippers, then we do it at that cheaper price point. Alright, 7. Sedan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any of those other 3 guys? Throw me a number now so I don't have to wait for you, and otherwise I'm just going to assume you're not on the YouTube chat or you don't have a YouTube account, and then I'm just going to pick random. So this was yours, Dan, 7. I can't tell you what it is. We'll have a look, see. I can tell you it is a BGS slab, it's not the CGA one. I told you. Oh wow. Alright. Dan, BGS graded 9.5, which is effectively as high as you go with BGS. It's very hard to get 10s. Legend signature. Boom. Gene Miles graded Legend Sig. And now you've set the bar very high. I feel like I'm just going to say, don't everyone expect that Dan's gone out hard. 161 of 208, BGS 9.5, subgrades 9, 10, 10, 9, 5s. Pretty solid. Congratulations, Dan. Gene Miles, BGS 9.5. Crushed it. There we go. I said there was a Legend Sig in there. And a couple of Team Sigs as well. So still big hits. Now, I did not see a comment, so I'm just going to pick some random numbers here. We've got, next on the graded list was Hamish. I'm going to grab somewhere here from the middle. That feels very thick too, so that's probably a BGS slab as well. I think we're going to go this way. It is BGS. Right. We're going double bang. Team Sig. We're going hard strong. See now, all these other people will probably wish they were in the graded category now, the way things are looking. Junior Barlow, Parramatta Eels. It's graded 8.5. Autograph 10. Team signature, so numbered 14 of 30. There's the redemption to go along with it, which we obviously will send out as well. So Hamish, this one's heading over to New Zealand unless someone wants to reach out to Hamish for some kind of a deal. Big cards, fast start. Hamish and Junior. Let me just quickly add these to this list here. I had a Legend Sig and Junior. Alright, who's next? Graded Parramatta Eels spot, which was Keza. Why are Beckett subs so fat? I don't know, Mr. Tubbs. It's just the way they started, and they have never folded to the other companies which have thinner slabs. Some people really like the thicker slabs. Alright, I'm going to go somewhere in the middle again. Keza. Next slab. It's going to be hard to top the start, but we'll see. This feels like BGS as well. It's definitely not a CGA slab. Beckett. It is graded a 9. Oh, you're kidding me. Wait. Bang. Fair dinkum. Chad Townsend, Team Sig. We are sky high. Chad Townsend, Team Signature. We've gone, the 3 which I named at the start as being 3 of the bigger hits. We've just gone 1, 2, 3. Now, obviously, I had when we do this pricing, a rough area we're head to, and then I had like a backup plan in case it looked like we're going to go under, because we don't never want to go under what we've priced it at. I don't think that's going to be an issue as we move through this, if that's the way we're going to start. Chad Townsend, Team Signature. We've got one more. Peter. Peter has our 4th graded card. Getting rinsed. That's cool. It's all about the celebration. Milestone break. The more people hit, the better. Alright, next one. Let's go with this one here. This one feels maybe not quite as thick. Let's check. No, this one's a CGA slab. This is one of our 3 CGAs. It is a, well, it is a 10. And it is Master and Apprentice Isaiah Yo with, I think, Tungo in the background. Blue was the shortest print of the Master and Apprentice cards. 40 of 50, CGA 10, Isaiah Yo. Panthers. So that one we'll send out to Peter. Panthers. 4 slabs. Kind of want to keep going now with the slabs. Save those for another day. That was Yo M&A. Okay. We might as well just leave those back there for now. Nice. Next, we the ones. Here come the ones. Now we had 6 people in this bracket. There are a lot of them. Now, I grabbed these. I brought these from back home today. I had to remember to bring them in. We did this, when did we do it? Like probably the last time we did a bigger style break. Last milestone break. So I had 46 of these already still in these envelopes from last year when we did this last time. I have no idea what was in those. That was ages ago. I added another 23, which I had been piling up here. So there's 69 here. There's no significance to that number tonight. 69 number ones. So I won't ask for numbers this time. There's just too many. These are, again, completely random. There are, I can't tell you what was in the 40 whatever from the last lot. I can tell you from the ones I added to it today. I know that there was like 3 emeralds we put in there. I think one was a Pappenhausen. I can't even remember what I put in there today. That's how much I've got going on. I can't remember. But there was always good stuff. There are envelopes. Thousands. Or 69. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Oh, what I was going to change. One thing I was going to change. We said you would get a number 1. I'm tweaking that just a touch. If your number 1 is numbered to 125 or higher, we will let you double dip. We're going to go back for a second go. That's just to try and cover some of the starter pack cards or folder cards. I felt like that probably wasn't quite enough. So we will double dip if your card is numbered to 125 or higher. If it happens twice, that's it. There's no triple dipping. Okay, especially after that graded session we just did. All right, here we go. Who's up? First person was Patrick Franks. I'm just going to dig in the middle here somewhere, rip one out. So remember, you almost want to get a high numbered card first, because then you get your second go. This is like an extra. More's better, right? It is. I don't think it's going to be numbered high 125. That is actually one of the ones I added today. A Campbell Graham. It is a case card. It is, of course, number 1, as all of these cards are. 1 of 60 on the Campbell Graham Showcase case card from 2024. Traders. Campbell Graham, 1 of 60. I'm just going to add a number there just so I can do that. Alright, Patrick Franks, 1 of 60, Campbell Graham. Let's keep going. Raiders spot, which was Craig. Like Craig. That one looks good. Who knows? We got number 1. Oh, it's an Emerald Mojo, so that's definitely... Wonder if this is one of the ones I added today too. Yes, it was. That's right. Brandon Smith. Emerald Mojo. Guess what? Number 1. 1 of 10. Brandon Smith. Emerald Mojo. For Craig. Smithy. Smithy. Emerald. I probably should try avoid throwing the empty ones back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I've already done it once. Oh, there it is. Empty. Cool. Next up, skip the sealed, the storm spot, which was Peter. Peter's already taken a graded card. Keep grabbing them from the middle. Maybe I should just take one from the top next. Number 1. Numero uno, we've got, it's a Ruby Mojo from 2022, is it? Katoni Stags, Ruby Mojo, 1 of 46 on the Stags Ruby. Stags Ruby goes to Peter. Now I lost the camera. Panthers spot, Steve. Did I just do it again? Did I throw the empty one back? No. I'm going to take one from the top this time. Right here. For Steve. Number 1. It is that a black diamond? Yes, it is. Black Diamond. This is not one I packed today, so I have no idea who this is. This is one from last year. It is Chad Townsend. Black Diamond, 1 of 5. I keep looking at the back as if don't know what the number is. 1 of 5, Black Diamond, Chad Townsend. Nice, Black Diamond. Congrats, Steve. That's the Chad. BD. Black Diamond. Do we have more? We do. The Sharks. Wayne. We haven't had to do a double dip at all yet. There you go. Maybe they're going to take one from the bottom this time, right underneath. See what that changes. Wayne, good luck. It is... Well, it's a Titan. It's a Titan what? It's a Titan Young Gun. Is that over 150? Oh, it is. Look at that. Our first double dip. You probably panicked when you thought, oh, I'm going to get a Titans number 1. But Jojo Feeder Young Gun, 1 of 177. It is numbered above 125, so we'll give you another go. Joe Young Gun. And our first double dipper. There's no triple dipping. We'll go here. Second one for Wayne. Yeah, oh, it's going to be another one that's it is. You've actually ended up with 2 of the high numbered ones. Oi, that's not number 1. That's jersey numbered. He's escaped from our jersey numbered stuff. That was supposed to be a whole different run. We might let you go again with that, Wayne. I'll put that one back. He should have been jersey numbers. That's a spoiler for another day. Let's try again. Unless you want the Moses. I'll let you have the Moses if you decide to have the Moses. We'll see what this one is. Wayne again. I said no triple dipping, but we're on a technicality. Oh, it's the same type of card. Elliot Whitehead. There you go. You just had, it was meant to be, you were supposed to get a World in League card. 1 of 150 on the Elliot Whitehead instead. There you go. Might be some Green Machine people, or even Lisa, our UK collector, might like the one. So it might be some decent trade bait. So let me just change that to Elliot Whitehead. What's it called again? World in League. Silver. Any ones left? There's one left. Dan. Dan is our last number ones guy before we go to our sealed section. So, dropping cards. It's just too many around here. Here we go. This is our number. It was lucky we checked, yes. Last one, unless we get another double dipper, is Dan. It is... What is that? Driving Force Team. They're numbered. Oh, they are. Oh, so it must have been the... Was that a priority card? Were they case cards? I can't even remember. What is that? It's numbered to 45, whatever it is. Driving Force Parallel. I can't remember. 1 of 45. So that is a lower numbered one. Wayne isn't watching. He's out at a concert. I think he'd prefer the Moses. No worries. We'll give him the choice. Wayne's a local anyway, so when he comes in the store, I'll give him that option. Or I'm sure an Eels person will convince him to take the Eels option and trade for it. So yeah, 1 of 45. Driving Force Team. Must have been case cards. Because the numbering is not what I expect. Ones, so that was Roosters Driving Force Team, numbered to 45. Cool, alright, now get rid of the envelope. That means all these other ones, hundreds, or maybe like 62, 61, survive for another day. Because we will definitely bring these out again and do it all over again. And as we pick up other random ones along the way, people trade them in store, or they've come out of something that we've opened. We'll just continue to add to that. One day, we might just go full leather and do them all at once. Or we could do like a repack product or something, I guess. That's what all the stores are doing these days, repacks. Okay, that is our We The Ones section done. Graded and ones, next is sealed. We had 6 people left who had the sealed. That's going on the spinny wheel. Ones can go there. Alright, this is where Nathan gets elite priority box. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Now, the spinny wheel is going to take a second because it's set up at the moment for that last time we used it. We're going to have to adjust this. So, you can always have a toilet break. I'm going to read these out as I add them. Now, there are lower end tiers here, just like the other ones. And we'll go over it, but there are also obviously boxes of elite and stuff too, including the pre-order there as well. How many am I going to have to add? Heaps. 6. This is going to be a very congested wheel. Now I've put abbreviations on it because the long name of it was just, you couldn't read it. But I think the wheel's going to be so congested we're probably not going to be able to read it anyway. But it does give you a summary at the end. So I'm going to go through these in order and you're going to hear exactly what's on this wheel. And some of these may not be as appealing, and some will be. So, let's just put the year. I'm just going to put the last 2 numbers of the year, the first 2 numbers of the product. Right, so 2009 Champions Box. Maybe not one of the ones you want to lean on. Actually, a couple of the ones you don't want to lean on. 2018 Extreme Box. We knew it was going to be there. It had to be there. Why is it there twice? That's not right. I think that was supposed to be something else, but I can't remember what it is. That's alright. 2021 Traders. Cool. 2000, okay, you can see we're starting on some of the lower end products here, so don't panic. 2022 Rivalry, another probably Ouch one. 24 Rivalry, and now we've got 25 Rivalry. So that's a pre-order, obviously that comes out next month, but that is on the wheel, and obviously we'll send that out to you at release if you happen to get that. Let's move on. 25 Traders. Speaks for itself. 25 Titanium Traders. So TR will be Traders, TI will be Titanium. There's like 22 items on this. That's why it might feel like there's some lower end stuff. This is another one of the lower, you could say. The 4-peat box set for the Panthers is on there. No, not the signature one. Alright. Now we're going into starter pack inner cases. So these are all full cases, inner cases of starter packs. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different inner cases of starter packs. Which is going to push our postage through the roof if a bunch of these goes as well. They are, again, I've copied and pasted that, which is wrong. 2018 Traders starter packs. Again, full case. 2020 Traders starter packs. 2021 Traders starter packs. Lots of inner boxes here. 2023 Traders inner case of starter packs. 24 and this year's 25 Traders. I think it's a retail inner case from memory. And same with last year, retail, which had the Club Heroes, I think, with the bonus card. Traders, what am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. 2018 Extreme starter pack case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I've missed one, but that's fine. Now on to the juicier end here, which you knew would be there. 2015 Elite. 2016 Elite. 2021 Elite. 2023 Elite. 2024. No. 2025 Elite. So that again, pre-order for this year. As I said, the price is probably going to be high this year, but we will send that out to you at release. Now I am going to just change the colors. Just so the wheel doesn't all look mashed. And orange. 2, 3. I've messed up somewhere there, but that's alright. What we might do is... No, we'll leave it white. So the 25 Elite box is white, so it's just going to stand out on the wheel. Let me save that. Save now that I've added those. That would suck if I didn't save it. Alright, so they're all of our wheels for sealed product. So we've got 5 Elite boxes, and we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. About a 25% chance of a box of Elite. 1 in 4. That's how we go with sealed. Alright, we're good. Let's get some wheel action happening here. Sealed person first up, Keza. Good luck, Keza. I don't know what this wheel's going to look like because I can't see a preview until we spin it. Let's go. Yeah, you can't even read what's on them anyway. This bottom should tell us 2020 Traders Starters. The S on the end was for starter packs. So Keza is receiving a sealed inner case of 2020 Traders starter packs, which is like what? Can't remember what starters were back then, but I know these days it's like $260. That's like up there in elite price anyway. Alright, Keza. Who was next? Dragons. Who had the Dragons? Mel. We're going to spin this again. I'm not taking anything off the wheel, so we can run multiples of the same thing. Away we go. Good luck, Mel. We don't know what we got till it pops up, really. Hey, there's our first box of Elite. 2015 NRL Elite box. Boom. There you go, Mel. See, can be done. Who is next? Sealed. Damon. Good luck, Damon. Spin it again. Hopefully we don't keep getting the same Elite box because we might run out. Here we go. We know that the white one is the 25 Elite, just for the record. We're not going to get there this time. See, there you go. We land on the exact same thing that Keza got. In a case of starter packs, 2020. Another in a case of starters. Alright. There you go. Did I have... Yeah, I did. Next, Titans, Dolphins, Brody. Good luck, Brody. More sealed product. What can we throw away? 24 Traders starter packs. We're giving away a lot of inner cases of starters here. Starters for everyone. 2024 Traders starters. I believe that was a retail one with the Club Heroes as the bonus card. I'm pretty sure. Traders retail, starters retail. Well, we haven't given away any of the cheaper stuff. We're on a roll. We're crushing it. Well, you're crushing it. Nathan. Good luck, Nathan. Let's go. Oh, 25 Traders. 2025 Traders. So that was the green box. Didn't say titanium. So a box of 2025 Traders. Boom. There we go. And final person is Dylan. Lucky last, Dylan. Good luck. No white one yet. We're not going to get all the way around there, are we? Penrith Panthers. A Panthers box. I don't know if you have a Panthers set already. For Pete. Penrith Panthers. There we go. Sorry, just catching up on the comments. It was a case card, said Nathan. Yeah, okay. So this one here was the case card. That was the one that was confusing me. It was a case card. Driving force was the 33. I think it was flashy because we would have seen one tonight already. How much was a box of 18 Glory and 2008 Centenary at release? I think, wasn't Glory like... It was around the elite price now, isn't it? It was in the 240, 280, something like that. A Centenary, I can't remember. That's too long ago for me. Oh, there you go. Brendan's got it. 230. Yeah, it was about the same price as elite. And Centenary, yeah. Nailed it. I should have read the comments after it. I didn't want to waste my time. Let me save that one. So... on top of the products, let's go down here because I wrote brief notes here. The 16 extra items we sent out. So we can actually recap the wall. Brandon Smith, Emerald Mojo, all these are to 1. Campbell Graham, 1 of 60. Stags, 1 of 46. Chad Townsend, Black Diamond, 1 of 5. The 2 cards for the double dip, or that could be a Moses jersey number if you want it. 1 and 1. And the Driving Force team, 1 of 45. The Legend Signature Gene Miles, BGS 95, Junior Baulo, Team Sig, 8.5. Chad Townsend, not sure where the redemption that is. I might have it out the back somewhere. See if we can find it. Chad Townsend, BGS 9, and Yo, CGA 10. And then on our sealed stuff, we had 2020 traders in a case, starter packs. 2015 NRL Elite Box, 2020 traders in a case, starter packs. 24 traders in a case, starter packs. 25 traders retail box, and a Panthers 4-peat box set. Boom, that's it. We got there 2.5 hours. That's exactly, I said to Andrew, I reckon I finished about 7:30. Spot on. Crushed it. There's a lot of packing obviously to do here. And it's Friday tomorrow, so it'll probably leave Monday, I would say. I've got a little bit of AFL left over from the last break too, which we'll get out. There's half a cricket break left on the site. If you're interested in cricket, that's on there. I think that's the only one live right now. AFL, and we will go back to some of the smaller NRL breaks too. We've gone all wonky here. So if you're after some more NRL breaks, I'll get some up in the next couple of days. There we go. Thanks everyone. Thanks for helping us to get to 750. You'll be in on the weekend. No worries. I will put those aside for you. Thank you, 750. I'm starting to worry about what we've got to do for 1,000 now. When we get there, that's got to be epic. That's got to go to a whole new level, doesn't it? Once you get to 4 figures. Anyway, problem for another day. Thanks again. Thanks everyone who jumped in to just check it out. Or if you made it into the break, awesome. Enjoy the rest of your night. I should make it home just in time to watch the footy. Cool. Cheers, guys. Any questions? Or if you agree to trades with anyone, or swaps, you've seen some of this stuff come out. If you reach out to me in the next day or so, I can orchestrate swapping those over if you trade or buy anything off someone else in the break. Just let me know in a reasonable time frame and we'll catch it and save yourself a bit of postage. All good. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Perfect. See you next time. Cheers.